we are.
Linda and me at Elex 23, as the video is titled. Imaginative, don't you agree? Now, you were supposed to be with us at Chauvin Arnoux on that last video, which had dreadful audio, as indeed this might, because I'm using the same camera. I haven't upgraded my camera yet. So you're still on the... You basically chain drink the zero alcohol piss,
yeah, absolutely.
Linda was a terrible drunkard, as I am, but you've beaten the evil...
Well, I wouldn't say
demon.
Yeah.
Because how long's it been now since you...
More than 3 months.
Oh, bloody hell, you must feel amazing.
Eh? No, I feel a lot better. Hell of a lot better.
Yeah, even though you are been drinking the Heineken Zero.
But it's calories at least, and I forget to eat, so...
I'm going to try, I'm trying not to drink during this stint. I'm going to try and stay off it, because basically every time I have a shit I have to finger the end of my liver back at my arsehole. It's not good.
I don't really remember.
Yeah, so I'm going to try and stay off it, and... Well, that might make for a very boring shenanigans. But we're here for 2 days.
Yep.
We're going to have a good look around.
Speak
to a few heads. Well, maybe spend money, yeah.
Chauvin have got a stand here, hey?
No.
No,
they need to get some stands going, don't they? Yeah,
I wanted Kevin to bring me one of those magnetic, but it doesn't matter. Anyway.
Right. I'm sure we'll bump into Kevin soon. I hear he's here today. I think Bundy's in tomorrow.
John
Ballbag's in tomorrow, yeah. There's something to look forward to, kids. I can't remember who else is coming. I was hoping Jamie and Sam would be here. I don't think Jamie's going to attend.
Jamie.
Sam did book a day.
Oh, Fat Sam?
Yeah, Fat Sam off Electrician's podcast.
Yeah.
I think Sam might be here today, but Jamie's cried off.
Oh, Jamie, Gobby Jamie.
Gobby Jamie, yeah, the one you like.
Gobshite. That's so too not.
Yes, you do. You go proper wide on for him. Right.
Tight on.
With that thought...
Tight on.
I'm trying to think how the physics of that works.
I had a C-section. It's a tight on.
Okay. There we are. And on that note, we better go in. We've got Kevin from Chauvin. On your own today, not with Julian?
No, a bit far north for him now. So,
and we've got Linda choking on a boiled sweet. I thought you'd get more in your mouth on that, according to rumours. But anyway, yes, Linda was supposed to be with us on our last video.
She missed out and I had to sub in.
You did, yes.
Unfortunately, I was the official passer. I was a good apprentice, wasn't I?
He did a fine job, yeah.
I was a good apprentice.
You did? Yes.
Nowhere near as glamorous, but you know.
And guess who's bought a PEL 51?
Shush.
Bought a PEL 51?
Bought a PEL 51. You see? And they say that...
a sucker for tools.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So there you go. That's influencing for
you. There you go.
I guess who's getting the technical support
Influencing the influencers.
I guess who's doing the technical support.
Free tech support as well, Dave.
Just hold on. I watched your video yesterday, setting up my Wi-Fi. I watched it multiple times.
Did it work?
No.
you need quite
are you saying
tailored instructions sometimes.
What are you saying, David?
Enhanced tech support.
Hang on, let me have a good think about how to say that without getting kicked in the balls.
How long were you on the phone for? A long time?
No, we was on via WhatsApp, wasn't it? It was just a bit of toing and froing, and I sent you the link to the manual and the software. Anyway, it's all very
You've done some logging,
but yes, you started doing some logging here, but a bit more playing required, isn't it? You a bit rushed last night because you were packing for this place.
I did. Now I was recording.
I've got a sweet in my mouth.
It just didn't come up onto my laptop screen. Is that because it's on the SD card?
Yeah, you've got to download it.
Fine, okay, I haven't done that.
Yeah. But you saw some live data, I imagine.
It didn't look very impressive.
The PEL 51, ladies and gentlemen. Available at Elex from the MTI stand, presumably. It's Willie Winter. We met up at CF Live, didn't we?
CF Live, we did.
We didn't talk on camera, which was
we talked a lot off camera, which probably
I remember editing that video thinking, why didn't I get the camera out and talk to her? Because obviously, you're exhibiting here today with your impressive Verso stand.
Oh, thank you very much.
You got your model on there as well in the form of old Fat Sam.
Fat Sam, he's coming on selling his wares and doing his thing, bless him.
Yeah, he's probably a good salesman.
Well, I hope so. We're not paying him, so I win either way.
So is this the first time you've exhibited somewhere?
No, unfortunately, we spend a lot of money doing this, an awful lot. So we did Coventry, it's our third time at Coventry doing Verso. We're doing Exeter, we're doing Exeter later on in the month. We've done a few more. We've done Bolton. We've done a lot of the Elex shows, to be fair.
It was just too much to do at CF Live, was it, or just
a couple of quid? Yeah. And we didn't get invited, to be honest with you.
Oh, really?
We didn't get invited. No, that's why we gate crashed.
Not on the A team.
We are not even on the C team, I don't think. So yeah.
Ah, well, screw them. You've got Elex anyway.
Right.
So are you finding that there's been much interest? Obviously, it's early days. It's only 11:30 on day one, but are you finding that there's much interest, much footfall?
Yeah.
Is it as big as you expect?
And do you know what's really nice? So a lot of people are recognising the brand a lot more now. A lot of people are buying it online, which is helping. But a lot of people are seeing it more and asking their electricians, their wholesalers for it more. So yeah, apart from in your area, obviously we've only got the one.
Yes, we've got the independents.
Yeah.
But I was fitting a Verso RCBO just yesterday.
Oh, thank you very much.
A board that someone else put in rather badly.
I can't. We make great products. I can't put it in as well.
No, but it's good to see you here. It's good to see you showing off your wares. We're going to have a little chat with old Sammy when he's finished telling nonsense to some poor bastard.
Yeah. Well, we've got some new stuff as well. That was shown, which actually isn't on display here. So we've got the 28MX, the new dual stack board, got the backing plates. So yeah, so that's us.
Thanks for chatting.
Stand A. Right, this will go out after the show anyway, won't it?
Yeah.
Well, we were on stand A 80 or 30.
That's the best one.
Yeah, that's what I heard anyway.
Fucking hell, it's only Fat Sam from Electwatches podcast, whatever you call it. But you've got your electricianpod.shop.
Yes, come on. Use discount code
Bundy10.
No. Hashtag the £10 club. Come on.
Can we not have a Bundy Sucks Cock 10 discount?
You definitely can.
Yeah,
I can actually make that happen right now.
If you can make that happen,
yes, I will do.
Sweet.
I will do. What are you doing here?
Well, Linda is just hiding there.
Oh, hello, Linda. I've never actually met you before.
No. Yes, that's you don't like him, do you?
Oh, what?
I'm only joking. She occasionally tunes into your podcast, don't you? You've been in the comments before.
I rail at you.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You like to pick fights with Sam. A lot of people like to pick fights with Sam.
Yeah. Who doesn't, man? Who doesn't? Why not?
No Jamie here, sadly today.
No, he's not in today. He's scared of confrontation. So he's upset so many people he can't come.
Well, he could hang around with us. We'd protect him, wouldn't we, Linda?
Absolutely. Why has he upset so many people?
He don't stop upsetting people.
Yeah,
he's murder.
No, I know that.
Like there's a lynch mob walking around now, like with pitchforks and everything, looking for him.
Flaming torches.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
It's mental.
So are you here on the Verso stand throughout the 2 days, or is it just today?
No, just today. It took me 4 hours to get here. I'm going to be here all day and just drive 4 hours home, and then I've got to go back to work tomorrow. It's not like the life of luxury being a podcaster, you know this.
Oh, okay. So you're are you hanging around Verso? Or are you going to have a little wander around?
No, I'm hanging around Verso. I've had a little walk around. It's not that big here, is it? Let's be fair.
The people were saying that it does look actually rather tiny, especially compared to CEF Live. I'll have to get the 360 camera out and do a little spin around.
It's not particularly bustling, and do you know what? Most people I speak to aren't electricians. I don't know what they're doing here.
That's because, they also bill it as tool fare. We've got Phil the plumber coming tomorrow. Fucking plumber.
Why is Phil the plumber coming?
Because he's been suckered in on the tool fare ticket.
Can you go in the tool fare as well? I might go in there for a walk.
This is tool fare.
This is too weird. It's all mixed up.
Oh.
They bill it as two. I think they got sick of saying Elex and just having electricity turn up. So they thought, let's get the builders and plumbers in. We'll bill it as tool fare because we're selling tools here. And what happens is every year a load of builders and plumbers turn up and go, oh fucking hell, it's all electrical. There's nothing for us here.
Well, they're all from some black country or something.
It's pretty good, that, wasn't it?
That's pretty bad.
I can't do Cockney Wanker, but you've got it down to a T, of course.
He's good with Cockney Wanker.
I don't know, am I? That's how I talk. I'm actually so far south now that I'm in France, basically. If I go coast to the coast, it actually turns onto the French mobile. I'll get done on roaming. It's true. It's mental. Well, what else, man? What are you hassling me with your fucking gay camera for?
Well, I'll take my gay camera and fuck off and leave me to it, old boy. Nice to see you anyway.
Cheers, mate. Fuck off.
On the Hager stand, We seem to have an arc simulator. I would love to know how that works. Well, press the parallel arc button, Linda. Let's see if it does its thing. Look at that.
So this just simulates different faults.
Does it actually simulate the faults as stated? How does that work? That's an amazing bit of kit in its own right.
It's all German magic inside the box. And what you do is if you hold down the test button on the front of the device, it gives you a flashing LED indicator to illustrate what the issue is. So, serious arc fault, red and amber flashing. And then if you re-energise the device, if you hold down the test button on the front for 5 seconds, you get a blue flashing LED indicator, so it's now in Bluetooth pairing mode.
Please don't tell me it's got Bluetooth. That's just the worst thing you can stick in that fucking thing. You had me until Bluetooth.
So you now press to connect to the device. So you get a steady blue indicator once you're connected. And now it's not going to play, is it?
With connectivity like Bluetooth, is this something where you're going to have to keep firmware updated, or is there a risk that you might introduce something like security updates that perhaps have to be paid for over time or anything like that? That's the worry with connectivity, isn't it?
If you're attending an install that you haven't done yourself, gives you all of the rating details about the device, the part number of the device, whether or not the firmware on it's up to date or not. So with AFDDs, one of the main issues in history has been with them nuisance tripping because of a new range of appliances, let's say, that gets launched into the market. So if we come across anything like that, we can update the firmware on the device to take those into account. And then from the app, you just update the firmware on the device.
Yeah.
It's good to go. If you're doing an install yourself, then you can label the device so you can tell it what it's covering. So if you're ever re-attending because of an issue, it just helps you narrow down fault finding. And if it's an intermittent fault and the homeowner's re-energising the device, then it gives you a full event history of the last 16 trips, when and why it's tripped out.
Why isn't this built into like a central processor in the consumer unit instead of individual devices in this day and age? Do we really need all this crammed into one little device?
It's more just to help the contractor so that it speeds up fault finding, helps them identify any patterns with faults and that sort of thing. So
I don't see why that can't be centrally controlled though these days.
Potentially it could, I suppose. It would probably be more expensive to do it that way than...
I don't know. I'm certainly not going to be fitting any Bluetooth overprotective devices anytime soon. Fucking hell, it's Craig Gifford.
Fucking hell, it's David Seavery.
Again. Last saw you at CF Live, old man.
I know.
This is a much smaller affair, isn't it?
It is a smaller affair, and you are down a person as well.
We are. Yes, only the A team is here today. So the remaining, who shall not be named, is having to work.
Oh, that's a shame.
A proper job for the man. But we're here on a jolly.
I see. Linda's on the. It's alcohol free.
Yeah, it's piss water.
Oh, come on, Linda.
Linda is no longer the drunkard she once was, much to my chagrin.
That was Nigel's influence, clearly.
No.
Yeah, we badly influenced each other at one point, didn't we? But I'm going to try and keep off it. So I hear you're picking up a new van tomorrow?
I am. Well, a new old van.
What are you getting?
A 17-plate Transit Custom.
Oh.
Ironically, an ex-Virgin Media Transit Custom.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I take it they've taken the wrap off it.
Yes. That'd be interesting.
Very nice. You're going to get it all kitted out and everything. Are you looking for exhibitors here who might help with that, like the Rhino pipe racks and all that kind of stuff?
I don't think we'll go for a pipe rack this time.
Oh, really?
Because it's got the it's a flappy door, isn't it, under the seats? So I can do other things and shove my pipes in there.
Stick your pipes in the flaps.
Yeah.
Great, give it everybody. Bringing the tone down.
I know we're going to get we're getting some bot.
Some what?
Some bot.
Bot.
The bot smart van racking.
Oh, okay.
Which are.
I'm unfamiliar with
Top.
such. We haven't got that far up there yet.
No.
Well, we're here for 2 days, so we're meandering very slowly.
I should be meandering back to Superrod, but I've procrastinated today.
We haven't come across them yet, have we? I know they're here somewhere, which is nice, because I'm always after rod ends.
Very busy stand as always, actually.
Yes, yeah, they are. There's a few that have been a bit quiet looking, but they're always well manned.
Yeah, Rolex, for instance.
Well, we're not into EV, are we?
What? Sorry?
EV
Oh, yeah.
can basically suck our balls or tits.
It's a very I would say competitive market, but it's not, because you've got everybody trying to outdo everybody else.
Yeah, it's all app-based horribleness. We've just been looking at Hager's Bluetooth AFDD.
Oh, the AFDD.
Yeah.
I like that.
Do you?
I do.
We don't.
No? Why not?
I don't like anything that you have to get your phone out for. If you're getting your phone out, something's basically wrong with that. TIS.
Hello.
Finding it a bit quiet this year.
Very quiet this year.
It does seem to be a bit low on the old footfall, doesn't it?
Yeah, very. Yeah, we're hoping for a busy day tomorrow.
Yeah, I think there's quite a few people coming tomorrow. Do you think it's perhaps a hangover from CEF Live earlier in the year?
Maybe, yeah.
It's only a couple of months ago, wasn't it?
Only a couple of months ago, a big turnout. Yeah, so it could be. So, yeah.
Even so, though, I mean, a skive's a skive.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
What have you got that's new and shiny on the TIS stand?
Yeah, so we've
it's
just
a big stand this year.
Yeah, I know, it's a big stand. So yeah, we just launched, obviously we're in partnership with IPEX, so we just launched our electrical starter kit. So
very good.
You get an IPEX bag, you get the 5-in-1 electrical installation tool.
They're very good.
The ever popular ergo strip.
That's very good.
160mm side cutters, an audible volt stick, an audible socket tester, and obviously #safe for September. You get a full safe isolation kit, so in there is a voltage and continuity tester, obviously the all-important proving unit, and a full lock-off kit, all in one bag. So
one handy kit. Very nice.
Handy kit to start off with.
And just the right time of year as well with the new student intake. This would be the kind of thing that they'd want to be buying.
Yeah, that was the idea. So yeah, we get asked all the time, do you do like a combined kit? So we thought, wow, let's do it.
Yeah, it's a good idea. I'm trying to do a safer September video myself, but it'll probably come out just in time for October. But never mind, the message will be there.
Well, we'll send some safe isolation kits to you as well. You do a bit of a giveaway.
Oh wow, that's very kind of you.
You've always looked after us, so we'll look after you. So
thank you very much.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's you've got a well-populated stand here. You've got all the PV stuff that Mark Allison keeps showing off.
Yeah, so the PV checks there. That's the solar multifunction tester. To be fair, they're on like 5 or 6 months delivery at the minute, so actually to have one out is good. So we've been showing a lot of people that and the sort of test you do if you're in MCS. Obviously the PV ISO test that Mark's been doing quite a bit about, and then we do the domestic solar PV kit there as well. So
that's a rugged looking clamp meter. I do like the looks of that.
Yeah.
But I'm not into the PV myself, of course, but it's good to know it's out there.
Yeah, good to know it's out there. So yeah, that's all we've got new for the minute, really.
Well, I hope you have a busy day tomorrow. I'll tell you what I must get. One thing I keep meaning to get is one of these things, because they're jolly handy.
Line splitter.
Line splitter, yeah. I was going to say it's good to see you keeping busy, but perhaps you're not. Fingers crossed for tomorrow. Well, we'll be back tomorrow, so we'll come and hang around a little bit as well, just to make it look like you're popular.
Thank you.
With Sam at Super Rod, and what have you got that's exciting and interesting for us, Sam, here?
So we've got a new thermal imaging camera that fits on the phone, so don't need to charge it, no batteries required. It uses the battery from the phone, which is really good, because rather than having those awkward conversations having to charge it for half an hour when you're on the clock as well, that
can be the trouble with these sort of things that you're using frequently.
Exactly,
like,
yeah.
If you
can be sat in the bag for a month and then you have to do it.
As soon as you need it, you can't use it.
You just download the app ready. When you plug it in, you just say allow, and it just opens the app automatically. And then from the hot and cold spots, you can take photos as 10,000 pixels.
Linda got a hot ass.
Thermal imager. And then, you can obviously take photos and email and send it out to customers if you need to. And even when you're doing condition reporting, it's built really well. It's got a 2-meter drop test. It's got a little case that goes inside your bag so you don't lose it. But it's definitely a useful little thing, and the fact you don't need to charge it is one of the biggest selling points.
Yeah, that is great. I remember Nige having one of those a few years ago, not like a particular one, something he'd got off the interweb somewhere.
Yeah.
I don't think he ever used it, but interesting little thing. What are they retailing at?
They're around £300 normally. They are trade price. But it's just one of those things that's just it just makes you look a bit more professional when you're doing your condition reporting and things like that, and you can add it into your electrical testing and just fault finding and things like that as well. If there's anything overheating, you can pick it up and change it before it becomes a problem then.
Interesting, nice little bit of kit.
Yeah.
Especially if you want to undertake EICRs professionally, which
Exactly.
I don't.
Yeah.
No, unprofessional. But, thanks for sharing it.
No problem. Thank you very much.
What have you found?
That goes on your neck.
And then what happens?
Tiny headlamps. Tiny headlamps. Let me get my headlamps working.
Always admired your headlamps.
There we are. These are cute, eh?
Mm.
See?
Is that how you're supposed to wear them around your neck like that, or is she just being mental?
It's a shame.
Obviously, with an head torch, where when you're moving your head, literally your hand's still the light wobbles. Obviously, with the net light, it's there constantly. So even when you are wobbling around, that's fixed.
Okay. I didn't use a head torch for years, and then I got into using one just last year, and now it's like, how did I ever manage without this?
You see me, I wear them.
Yeah, you wear yours all the time, don't you?
When you get the batteries working, do you remember?
Yes.
Do you
Yeah.
remember the
What was that? Yeah, it was a Petzl one or something, wasn't it? You had?
Yeah, I still use both.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, let's not say that on this stand.
Yeah.
Oh.
Naughty words.
This is amazing.
If you will buy that rubbish, Linda.
This is only 30 quid.
It's a bargain.
I've got so many work lights, I couldn't possibly fit another one in my toolbox.
You don't have to wear it around your neck.
Do you need more task lights?
Yes.
Well, there you go.
I can't see all there. But,
Can you see this?
Definitely see with that.
Pump up the volume, pump up the volume, pump up the volume, dance, dance.
Why do they always assume that tradespeople are right fat bastards? Because they've got two sizes here. They've got large and extra large. Well, we've got proper people here. The electrical safety first.
Absolutely.
Behind the best practice guides, of course, which have been referenced in previous videos and on the website, as the way to, well, the best practice to do things. You're just telling me you've got a new one for the Safer September campaign, or a new two of them, is that?
Absolutely. Yep. So BPG2, Best Practice Guide 2, is all about safe isolation. So it's in accordance with a number of organisations where we collectively come together to produce the best practice guides, really.
It's not just our view.
Absolutely.
It's
exactly, it's cross-industry.
The industry view.
Yeah.
So that's the important thing to take away from it.
And it's not a quick process. So once we decide that we're going to change the content or add content into it, there's a process where Dave will send it out to all of our partners where they can all comment. All those comments come back from all of them. We have to take all their comments into consideration. It will go back out again until we get to the finished product, basically. But we're always adding to them and updating them as we need to.
Most of the time, it's often basic common sense, really, isn't it? And
it is.
Cutting through some of the confusion that sometimes the regulations, the amendments bring about inadvertently often.
They do. And we know that the safe isolation procedure itself, it's not in the regs, it's not in the on-site guide. You know, it's not that readily available. There's some very good videos, there's some bad ones as well. But equally, you can go to our website and download it for free.
Yeah.
Everything that we do is free.
I like the price.
Absolutely. And of course, we've got Best Practice Guide 4, as you just said, you know, which gives us a bit of guidance and observations and coding.
That often tends to be my go-to, especially when I'm looking at some Duffy ICR that a customer's given me that someone else has done, and I want to point out exactly why I don't like the codings that are on there and why they shouldn't be coded as such. I mean, it's just gold, isn't it, for that sort of stuff, because it's black and white, cross-industry, and no one can argue with it. So if the other contractor who's done the Duffy ICR or done the Duff installation comes along arguing the toss, you can just lay it out there and say, well, argue with that.
Absolutely. Exactly. And then there's another secret part of our website called the WRAG. Let Dave talk about that.
Yeah, so it's the Wiring Regulation Advisory Group. In that particular section, we've got questions that are trying to bridge the gap between misinterpretation of the regulations, perhaps.
Okay.
So we'll have a question that's submitted. We'll try and provide some clarification between some confusion or misinterpretation of the regulation. So that's a really useful part of the website, the professional resources section. inspection and testing and existing installations. So if you haven't seen that before, perhaps take a look and provide you some clear and concise answers to some common questions that we get.
And again, it's all of the partners that get involved with that. So the IET, NAPIT, NIC, EIC, lots of
Select, ECA.
Select, ECA. We all come together to try and find an answer to the question, basically.
They're all at the party.
They're all there, mate.
And just to say as well, Electrical Safety First is a charity, not an accreditation scheme. Every now and again I see your logo, especially the older logo, on the back of some people's fans, where it used to be Electrical Safety
Council.
That's it, yes, yeah. If you see that on someone's paperwork, on their vans, that is not an accreditation logo. They're being very naughty, should not be showing that.
Correct.
And that's probably a side of an iffy spark in of itself.
Absolutely.
So do look out for the Electrical Safety First logo on official publications. Again, it's all free. You've got your WRAG with a W on the website there.
Right, yeah.
Go check it out.
Absolutely. Thank you very much.
And argue with them if you don't like what I'm saying on the EISRs.
Absolutely.
How often am I speechless with this lunatic?
Well, Linda's an easy one to get speechless with, I think.
I know, it's mental. Like, what are you doing?
She's fixing her badge.
Listen, I appreciate that, yeah? I appreciate your ingenuity, but listen, that name says it all, doesn't it? Linda Meth.
Meth, as in crystal.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
As in, irrational nutty behaviour. Meth addict. Huh?
There's nothing irrational about that.
No,
Before she hits you, you said you were only here yesterday, and here you are again today. In fact, you were moaning about.
So what it is?
God, it's fucking 4-hour drive, innit, it, man?
It's not bad. That's not bad. No. What it is, right? Verso wanted me back up here because I'm so good at what I do.
They wanted you back.
So
that's not what I heard.
That's not what they said to us.
So Will at Verso was like, "Listen, Sam, we need you back tomorrow. You're like the backbone of the stand. Plus
the anchor.
The anchor.
I don't think he said anchor. I think you might have something.
Hey man, no. But
you were the anchor on our stand all day, Sam.
You're being fattest.
Why is it fattest? Who said anything about fattest?
Well, I suppose you need a certain amount of ballast to be an anchor.
Exactly.
Oh, you lot out of order, man. No, but what it is, right? So I represent Verso via the podcast, the Electricians podcast, and now I put my money where my mouth is, and I have created a online wholesaler that sells Verso products. Electricianspod.shop.
Yeah, I don't really buy off the internet.
Why not?
Because it's too much of a hassle. I'm not that organised to be able to order stuff in.
No, a lot of people aren't. I'm not even. I was doing a job the other day and I was like...
I wake up with my hand going and go, fucking hell, what am I doing today? What do I do? I better get down cities and
Why
stuff.
Why are you pissed all the time? You look more healthy now than you have done for a long time.
I've been off it since Monday.
You do look more healthy though. Right, listen, I've got to bounce.
Yeah, have a good time this afternoon. Enjoy your trip back to Margate.
Yeah, I hope the trip back to Margate isn't pony. Right, see you later, fools.
Take it, bye.
When the drum beats go like this.
It's Bundo, or fucking beardy Bundo. They're all coming our way. What hell with the microphone?
Money's cost me. Christ. What are you doing here, huh?
Skiving, as always. I don't know where Linda's gone, and she's managed to go and find some tools to go and look at.
Just gone to sit on something.
More into herself.
That sounded weird. No. Anyway.
How long have you been here?
I've got here when the door's open, but because we've not been on the stand, it's the first time ever had to queue outside with everyone.
Oh, really?
So, I don't like this.
Yeah.
But no, so I bought a few things. I bought some screwdrivers, the Hoffman screwdrivers. That's about it, really.
Yeah.
I'm about to go and buy some of the pack-out stuff.
I haven't got much. I do need to pick up some rods from the Super Rod stand.
Yeah.
But I'm on the train, so I can't get much. That's too big, too bulky, too heavy. I'll go and get it on the last minute.
Did you get drunk last night?
No, I'm off it at the moment.
Are you?
Yeah.
Why did you stay then? a waste of a journey.
Well, to be fair, I thought there'd be more of a after event with the people who were here, but no, they're all miserable bastards. Last time we went to the bar with Gaz from eFix and
They're not even here, are they?
They're not here, no. So,
right.
So I thought, well, there'll probably be some. There's a few heads going, you know. I thought Jamie might be here. You were coming.
Sam went home last night and then came back
Sam
again.
was going to be around. I thought, there might just be a few people to make a bit of a social event of it. But
We'll do it. CF
everyone's a
Live
boring
next year.
twat.
We'll stay out. Come for a beer with you. We'll stay over locally.
It's okay. It's like we had a very nice hotel room. If indeed a day's in at a motorway services can be called such.
Better than a box on the side of the road.
Yeah, why not? Why not? What do you think about it? It's a lot busier than it was yesterday. Well, there you go.
It's shit. It's tiny compared to CF Live. Installer show absolutely dwarfs this.
Do you think that CF Live has set a bit of a high watermark though? And because this is so close on the heels of it? Because I think this is the usual size for Elex Coventry.
I think we're just spoilt from that, and I don't know. There's just not as many things here, that I want to look at. There's not many demos going on either.
No,
don't get me wrong, it's all right. If you've never been to a trade show, you walk around here, you have a good day, but when you're used to the other things, this is just really...
A couple of names missing as well. Where's M.A.A.R.S, for example?
Yeah. No, but yeah, it's a nice little afternoon. I'd say it's an afternoon, not a day out, really. Unless you're famous like Adam and get stopped every 5 seconds for a picture.
There he is over there.
I know. All in black.
Yeah.
Fresh trim.
What an asshole.
What a prick. I'm glad he doesn't work for me anymore.
Isn't it nice to get rid of the dead wood?
When are we going to team up? We're going to do a job together.
Yeah, absolutely. You've been working with John Ballbag recently, haven't you?
Yes, Mr. Ballbag. We were with him yesterday and the day before. Up in Hager.
This afternoon sometime.
Well, he's meant to be. Yeah, he's going to ring the bell. But we're working together. He's got loads of bits on. He keeps saying, "Do you want to come do 2 days here, 2 days there?" I'm like, I don't have to organise anything or pick any bits up. Yeah, why not? Absolutely. But yeah, we've got a few hours for your eyes coming up, so
excellent.
Prepping for them.
Thanks for the chat. You do look like a proper cunt with that beard, by the way.
Absolutely, thank you. And you always look like a cunt, so that's fine. Goodbye, everyone.
Pump up the volume, pump up the volume, pump up the volume, dance.
How do we always manage to lose Linda?
I don't know. Where's she gone?
The vault. Yeah, should be around here somewhere. Should be hiding around here somewhere. There she is. There she is. We found you.
Look.
What have you got now?
I haven't got it. I'm test driving it.
Oh, well, it's quite interesting actually.
Can you model? Can you model it? Oh wait. Do you want to push around on it?
Look, you're the perfect model for it because someone who can't carry the toolbox because they got fucked hips would need to buy one of those.
Exactly. That's a good reason to buy that.
Yeah, you see. There's only so much I can watch of these two fucking around with the trolley, I'm afraid. Well, there we go. The end of Elex 2023. You know, the trouble with Elex, Linda, is you always get some tag nut hanging on that you find.
No.
All right, John, didn't see you there. So, how did you find it? Yours was a whirlwind visit, wasn't it, John? You were like here for an hour or something.
An hour, yeah. You somehow coaxed some money out of my pocket. Super Rod stuff.
Yeah, Super Rod pulled your pants down. And yours, because you bought an inclinometer that you don't need. But speaking of tool manufacturers, you were making the point that although their name is on the lanyard, where were WRAG? Where were M.A.A.R.S?
Yeah.
Where were Vargo?
Who else?
You know, some big names missing.
There's people that were advertised on here, but no.
Some scum present. Leadvance, Checker Trade.
Question back to you. So, has this been a worthwhile visit for you? Is it nice?
Yeah, it's nice to bump shoulders and
you bumped into quite a few people.
Yeah.
Talk to the viewers.
It was worthwhile our visit, wasn't it? We got something out of it.
Yeah. And I spent some money.
Yeah,
and that's always good.
And it's always nice to see a few sort of tools out in the wild that you perhaps don't think of. Like you were that DeWalt trolley that you spent a long time looking at. I'm actually thinking that. You know, that might be something something worthwhile for me to purchase for my tea stack cases.
I thought it was really nice.
The next time you go to the airport, you'll see the exactly same thing when you put your bags on, all sitting there. But it's not folded.
But not that lightweight.
No.
But still, problems with Elex in that the free bacon roll, it's just not worth having. It's disgusting. Well, that's the end of Elex 23 anyway. Now we've got the logistics of figuring out how the hell we're going to get back because all the trains are cancelled. So, cheers CPS Arena. Catch you next time. Unless we just don't bother and go to CF Live 25. Boom!